I want to see the Alliance map.
좋아 좋아. 많이 모았네요. 링컨샤이어.
What about Lincolnshire?
A rather boisterous man named Hunwald arrived recently, wishing to speak with you. On a matter of great importance, he said.
Where is he now?
Down at the docks, carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great eagerness.
He sounds charming. I will meet him at once.
Protect your ears.
귀를 막으라고? 수다쟁이신가?
Isn't it, men? Life in the rough, in the company of friends, sitting beside a carefree river.
I'm here for the mead, Lord Boy.
I just adore the laughter of the water, the spice of mead in the nose, the spittle of shouting Danes. No, you may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really. Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
내가 에이보르다. 하지만 여기 있는 모두가 위대한 전사지.
Every warrior in this clan deserves a song or saga, Lord. Why Eivor?
아, 왜 하필
Because her
나지?
name alone dries the tongues of my enemies. If such a hero fought beside me, I'd fear nothing.
What is your
칭찬
name,
들었어.
Lord?
I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current alderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
병든 지방장관이 무슨 소용이지? 대가를 받고 도와줄 수 있어.
It may be we can help you, but we'll want something in return. An alliance between our clan and yours.
And you shall have it. My father is a great friend of the Danes, in spite of the recent wars.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection. Now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it?
어쨌든 추방은 아버지 이름으로 당한 건 텐데.
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now. But when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
Ah, you are the chieftain here. I suspected as much. God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of a shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
가자.
Såna deras hudar.
응? 이 사람 어디서 많이 본 것 같다. 기분 탓인가?
Have a look, Sunan.
You see, Hunwald's back, drinking and jabbering as always.
Hun who?
Hunwald, son of our elderman. Thinks himself a real wonder, slouching with the common folk. Ponce.
Ah, leave him be. If a man wants to drink in the dirt, let him.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the Kingdom of Lindsey will rise again, as free as the wind on the back of my neck.
Your line of kings died long ago, Hunwald. We're in Lincolnshire now. Do you need a map to remember?
Alfgar, my dear man, I do not need a map to prove what my bones know for truth.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit. Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my
주모.
delicate situation with Alfgar here.
Lord,
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alfgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
we're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor, with speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Hunwald, I don't know your friend here, and not knowing him, I don't trust him.
I'm his voice of reason, Eivor. And I've told him 1,000 times it's too dangerous for him in Lincolnshire.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln! Away! But with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard! A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alfgar. And here she'll prove it.
벌써
I'm
왔네.
hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
깝치지 마라.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
피의 독수리를 봤나?
What?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them
이바르가
into
했던
wings
그거죠?
so you can fly to your heaven as fast as possible.
Jesus
호달달.
fucking heathen.
무섭지?
You canny fox. That was incredible. Like watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
You travel with a marked man at your side.
He's with me. You'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
Alfgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire.
Ah! Oh!
뭐야? 그새 또
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to? Hunwald's in trouble.
Leave him be! Jesus! He's brought the bloody Dane!
Oh! I have been struck down, crooned within an inch of my life.
죽어.
I must continue as you would, Eivor. And if I should expire, avenge me.
We keep our wits about us. With me, here! I lost you! Going to smash you!
죽은 거 아니지?
I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottlefston will be remembered for years to come! Alfgar, we have won our first great victory!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart.
여기 몰려들기 전에.
What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the chairels and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look, boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
What were you told when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha!
아버지를
Horse-fucking.
위협할 존재.
Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would
브로그레드?
surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had
브로그레드
bigger things
기억난다.
to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one.
대인주의
A beauty who
구해주의라고?
knows no equal.
Your Dane, lady love. Right.
링컨으로 가고 있어요. 에이보로가 열심히 노를 젓고 있습니다. 열심히.
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
If they see me, this will get messy.
가자. 여기까지 가는군요.
Follow me.
Right Behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
다 죽이면서 가도 되려나?
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was quite poorly, but he has the heart of a lion and the Holy Spirit itself within him. A bout of illness would never bring him low.
Did he think highly of you?
Oh yes, yes indeed. The thanes and clergy of Lincolnshire are not fond of me, but they do not yet know me well enough. Not true.
저놈들 자꾸.
The people of Lincoln are not welcoming to Danes.
It's troubling, I know. Your folk are strong, hardy,
No one has
noble
heard from the Eldermen in
creatures
weeks.
straight out of
What's happened?
stories and tales.
We are also living people, Hunwald. More than a story,
He's made
we are
a pact
real
with them.
and flawed.
There's peace
Oh
now,
yes,
you
of
heard.
this I am well
that can't
aware.
be true.
Blunt and stalwart, honest and true. I have a Dane lady love with all those.
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
원래 들어가기.
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Did he walk out that door himself, or was there a struggle?
He wasn't took, nor did he walk. He sort of limped his way on.
On his own, or was he forced?
On his own. It was the Abbess Archer who suggested he be moved. She feared his illness was fast coming.
He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there, at the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right, we'll find a quiet way in if we can.
조용히 들어갈 방법을 어떻게 찾죠? 훈왈드의 시. 손에 든 것만 보고 나는 안 보내. 가녀린 꽃. 맨손으로도 날 피떡으로 만들겠지. 그대 이름은 아름다워 마치 신이 내린 듯. 대인적이 고약하다는 소문은 누구의 거짓. 난 당신의 포로 우리는 손을 맞잡고 운명처럼 이어지리. 다 낭만적인 신데 중간에 맨손으로도 날 피떡으로 만들겠지가 굉장히 펀치라인이네요 진짜. 강한 여성. 주인님이 또 넘어지시더니 책과 두루마리의 전념으로 이른 정오에 잠드셨다. 호날두가 몇 주째 보이지 않는다. 주인님은 순순히 따라갔다.
I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, Dane. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, Dane.
뭐 방법이 있나?
Who was that fellow?
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt.
여길 지나가야 되는데.
I should be cautious around here.
템을 먹고 싶은데.
Worse than rabid dogs. Blindside, idiot! Bleeding dunghill!
Curse you!
They stripped the dog off!
Your guts out! Bleed you! Break you!
글로벌 세트. 난리 났다 또. 잡으러 온다. 난리 났어. 자.
I once called home look so alien to me now. So harsh and unwanted. Fear not, Lincoln. I shall make you mine again.
여기까지 가야 돼. 얘를 데리고 가야 돼. 따라오지도 못하고.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
Come on, I've got the good stuff.
Oh, this way is right.
Guess I run out of meat.
More beer! We need more beer!
지금이야. 아씨. 취객을 이용해서 멋지게 잠이.
Hey, Ballas! Over!
Archer, Herefrith, tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
나랑?
I have no patience for insults and rumor. We've come to speak with Lord Hunbeor. That's all.
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he
현재를
will
말하지
return
않았다고.
shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
제가 당신을 죽일 생각이었으면 시체가 됐겠죠. 한번 윽박 질러? 죽고 싶어?
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. God must have purpose for you
이거
pagans
뭐가
in his
존재-
holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord without saying a word. That's all we know.
갑자기 떠나셨다.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're
둘이
safest.
굉장히 수상해요.
I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
좀 해보자.
When did you last see the Elderman?
Leave us be. It is not your place to be asking such questions.
참나.
Can your God speak through you, Herefrid? Can you tell me where the Elderman is?
Our lord is not a trained dog who speaks on command. My goodness.
그렇긴 해. 계시라는 게 이렇게 막 내리는 게 아니긴 하죠. 잠깐만, 나 돌아다니면서 계속 싸울 거 걱정해야 되는 거야? 뭐 하나 주면 안 되나? 인장 같은 걸? 더러운 대인족 같으니라고 소리 듣더라도 다짜고짜 화살부터 날라오진 않을 거 아니야, 그죠? 아주 걱정됩니다. 일단은 동기화부터. 뭐라도 있을 줄 알았는데 아무것도 없었네. 자, 여기가 치료소?
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
들어가야 되는데 일단.
Do you know where your Elderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
응? 따라오라고?
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Elderman. I know his favorite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with leeches. That sort of thing.
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no bloody idea. Is that what you asked me?
Forget it.
야이. 쓸데없는 정보만 많이 얻었어요.
Where is the Elderman? Did you see where he went?
I don't know. Elderman who? Sorry, I'm busy.
굉장히 수상한데? 굉장히 수상해.
You there. Do you know where your Elderman has gone?
I do not. And if you like your hide where it's at, you won't ask that round here again.
뭔 일이래? 문 하나 뚫어놓고.
Are you the head sister here?
Aye, and I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice, not a barracks. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your Elderman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your Elderman would agree, so the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling gods will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins just south of here. I will look there, thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
굉장히 수상해. 으악. 처음엔 둘이었다. 그 다음 6. 지금은 몇 명인지도 잊어버렸다.
Cum magna voce latrari canes belli cubili exalsit. Sic faciem vimpor felium et ambulato perium.
Pilas et estim et affam.
깜짝이야. 깜짝 놀라서 죽여버렸네. 아이씨, 깜짝 놀라서 죽여버렸네. 아유, 놀래켜 그러니까. 실수로 죽여버렸잖아. 왜 다 봉쇄하는 것이냐? 어떻게 들어가는 거지? 들어갈 방법이 있을 텐데요. 수업하는 건가? 관통사격. 관통한 적의 수만큼 피해량이 배가 됩니다. 오. 좋았어. 절로 가자. 목욕탕이 오래된 폐허라 그랬죠? 여기구나.
It weren't wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools. You got it.
전부 죽어라 여기서. 하나 죽음.
You can't just scamper away from me. Remember.
다시 일어나지.
You'll be in pieces.
아이템.
These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
어디까지 이어진겨? 어허. 경계 경보가 있네요, 옆에. 아, 이거 어떻게 지나가?
They will attack on sight here.
조금 걸리게 되고. 야, 여기 애들 왜 이렇게 많냐?
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
All this traffic has made smuggling a difficult job.
Smuggling will always be difficult. But I prefer it to paying tribute. Never again will we bend to the Mercian crown.
나한테 최적화되어 있는 곳이구만.
Hey, what?
여기로 가는 게 맞을까? Oh shit.
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well. A noble's cloak with the image of a swan.
지방
Looks like
장관은
the
오신 것
Elderman
같죠?
passed this way.
단선 없나? 열쇠가 저 밑에 있구나.
I know a lonely door that would love to meet this key.
이름을 밝히지 않은 섹슨족이 볼링브로크까지 안전하게 갈 수 있는 하수도를 알려주면 대가를 주겠다고 했어. 액수가 상당해서 들키지 않아야 할 귀중한 뭔가를 가진 것 같다는 생각이 든다. 루치안. 대단한 거면
A
값을
Saxon
2배로.
nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits. Paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the
돈을
nobles.
더
But it did not end well for the
가로채려고.
bandits.
하지만
In the
도적들이
struggle, the
죽었어.
alderman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
서울로 갔다는 거죠?
Fresh air.
프레시에요. 그래서 이거 먹고 왔었어야 했나? 또 일로 갑시다.
I cannot move. Help me! Help, please! It's serious flesh! Oh God!
왜 저래?
Help me! Help, please!
What happened? Were you bit?
Oh yes, snake bit, just like you. Attack!
뭐야 이거?
Brothers and sisters have churned the very soil of this sacred land. No more. You're going back north where you belong. We
내복이었어?
will rid England of your kind for good.
깜짝이야. 씨.
Die, you! Look at me.
죽어. 죽어버려.
You will pay.
물어 죽여.
Nothing to save you now.
Feeble. My thanks for your contribution.
별걸 다 만나네.
Here!
오 뭐야 요새야.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
들어가서 대화를 하러 왔다.
must be careful now.
대화를 하러 왔다. 샌디가 갖고 있구나. 열쇠 내놔 이만.
Why can we not enter the keep now? Is it all...
뭐야 저거? 자.
Ah! Target!
1-2, brother.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
Together, lads.
Plant. 나 죽음. 나 죽음. 나 죽음. 뻥이지롱.
Spread out. We have this.
들어와.
My lord, you carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. Thank you, beautiful Valina. So firm is your loyalty. None know me as well as you do.
뭐야?
Thank you, Lord. It is now time for your bath. May I wash you? Yes, good, good.
혼자 얘기하는데?
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
Oh.
I heard voices as I entered. Were you speaking with him? Does his Hugr speak through you?
I am not sure what to call it precisely. Words form in my mind, and I give them voice. Often they sound like my dear lord.
Can I ask a favor of him? On behalf of his son, Hunwald.
You could try, but he never speaks when others are present.
Why has your Ealdorman's death been obscured? The people of Lincolnshire deserve to know his fate. Hunwald, above all.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
뭔데 이게?
Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
린제의 앵글로 언급. 마지막 이름은 수도승의 깃털에 긁혀 지워짐? 마지막 이름은 그냥 훈왈드인가요? 링제의 앵글로족에 대한 얘기 같아요. 그 사람들이 글을 여기 두고 갔다. 쿵 하고 바닥에 글을 떨어뜨렸다. 치료할 방법이 없다. 훈드베오르트님은 나와 함께 가는 방법을 택하셨다.
Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
왕부제구나.
A box of musty clothing and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Take care.
And you. I shall take you to your family crypt at Nettleton within Lincoln. There, you may lay beside your forebearers, the great and glorious kings of Old Lindsey. Please, do not desecrate our lord.
I am Dane, not a cruel grief-monger.
Eivor! What news?
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it.
보이라고 부르지 마.
He has been dead for some time. That was obvious by the state of his corpse. One of you knows more than you're letting on.
3명 중에 범인이 있겠어?
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
체오를 부왕은 새로운 지방장관을 선택해야 합니다.
Hunwald was the son of an ealdorman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a shire moot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works, your shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead. If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush, I will.
The Shire moot is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Ealdorman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward.
쪼그래.
Under my care, this Shire has found some peace.
야망이 느껴진다.
I will offer my name as well.
어쩌?
My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my God commands, with kindness and love.
이제 와서?
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
뒤가 구려.
With Hunbeorth's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
뒤가
Archer
구려.
went to console him. I should follow her.
링컨에서 이제 자유롭게 돌아다닐 수 있게 됐어.
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road. To the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
저기 있나 보다. 저 구멍인 것 같죠?
That must be the tree Atcha mentioned. Hunwald may be nearby.
여기까지 왔어.
these woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent here together.
술에 취해가지고.
Here, upon this spot.
물에 잔뜩 절어 있구만.
Through the rushes, with bow and arrow. Hello? Eivor? Is that you?
뭐야 이거? 아이고. 훈왈드 스완버로. 여기가 추억의 장소인가 보네.
Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate the view.
Be easy with your grief, Hunwald. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your blood for the rest of your life.
No need to worry, for I have found the antidote for it.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull!
Skull. And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end. Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humor, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
지금 가는 거야? 밤새 술 먹고.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
음주운전. 그래도 말이 정신이 멀쩡하니까 다행이야.
And enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced, but I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. My God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds,
뭐야? 누가
Eivor.
도망갔는데?
Has no one told them today is a day of
누가
grief?
숯불에서 도망갔어. 저.
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Oi! Stay down. They're close.
Hide or flight, Hunwald! Now!
Coward! Shoot! Shoot! We have this.
Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck, but if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead, and they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I am serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
내려갈 거면서. 그림즈비.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
누구야?
Hunwald! I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
You really have been courting a Dane. It's a side of you I did not expect.
People say we're an odd couple. I do not care much what people say.
As every boat needs an anchor, every man needs his swan burrow. The light of my life. Eivor has been my champion as I stake my claim in Lincolnshire. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire move will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of sight until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
Eivor, I'm pleased you came. Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You're flush with land and crops, to be sure. You're a brave man to flaunt your riches from this lonely hill.
It's not bravery, it's trust. I trust the respect I've earned keeps Saxon and Dane alike from temptation.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
오, 땡큐지.
It is a beautiful weapon, finely crafted. Thank you.
I thought you might like it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
Ah, there it is, that dark
내가
sense of
지방장관이
humor.
되는 거야.
Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
묘묘.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting, Algar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby.
이건 또 누구요?
Ah, my old old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby?
어? 뭐야?
How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but
살짝
I am
좀
well and itching for a hunt as you
이상한
made plain in your
눈치를.
message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other as one Dane to another.
대인족끼리라고 다 알겠니?
Don't be frightened, Grim, but I believe Alfgar has arranged for us to meet.
Oh, goodness, I've been discovered. But it's nothing untoward, I promise. I'm an honest man, and I believe that all people should live together in harmony. That's all.
Hey, Eivor, did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this.
자식
We're hunting,
수상해
I
자꾸.
promise.
저
There's a cave just up the hill there.
이죽거리는 거 보자.
Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we?
가보자.
There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolves.
이쪽이야?
What's that?
Oh!
Smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
먼저 간다. 아, 이 닭은 뭐야 이거? 아이고 나 사망.
Damn you!
Be ready. I'll just kill you.
Too hot!
나 사망. 뻥이지롱.
Mercian dogs.
어우 여기 다 불탔네.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed.
뭐지?
What a mess.
샤이어 모트에 못 나가게 하려고
I
저렇게 한
thank you,
건가?
Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Algar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
에?
The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes.
Away, beast! Away! You won't trouble me any longer!
Algar, careful! The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shiremoot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shiremood for myself. I will follow.
샤이어 모트.
When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems.
나?
Even our bishop has found a
나보고
certain
지금 하라고?
fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
훈왈드만 아니면
I love
된다는
Hunwald,
건
as I love my own
아니니까.
kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both.
너무하네.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and
날때만
not the devil,
빼고
as I fear.
하세요. 결정에 도움이 될지도 몰라요.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
에이보르의 한 표로
Lord
지방장관이
Hunbeor
뽑힌다니.
was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Dringer. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Bishop.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
누굴 뽑지?
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear. Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
저는 결정을 했습니다.
Free men, free possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
가장 훌륭하게
It
춤춰줄
is not for
꼭두각시.
myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses. Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good Elderman, but a faithful ally? Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
이렇게 하면 더 훈알드한테 주면 될 것 같기도 하면서.
The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety, but he is wisest of the three and has already proven himself.
하지만 전 알가르.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is
난
competent and
실력이
wealthy.
좋고 나한테
He'd be a
빚을
good
졌어.
Elderman, but a faithful ally?
불탈 때 내가 도와줬지.
I choose Alfgar. He's sturdy and competent, and his wealth will be a boon.
it is decided. By the grace of God, the new Alderman is Lord Alfgar of Lincoln.
훈왈드한테 좀 미안하네.
God has spoken, and his voice is a clarion call. As your Alderman, I will work to better this Shire, to foster peace between its people, and to serve our king. I bless you all.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Alderman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
오! 이 자식.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
저놈이었구나. 다 불 지르고 막 이랬던 것도. 지팡이? 야, 주교가 지팡이였네. 주교 뽑았으면은 난리 날 뻔했구만.
Is this how their god welcomes a new Alderman?
죽어!
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame?
헐.
Your troubles begin early, Alfgar.
We'll find and kill that man.
저기서 누가 보낸 사람 아니었나?
The grief tosser can't have gone far. Raise a fear and march against what many is left.
Agreed. Hunwald, will you fight with me?
I will. For the sake of Lincolnshire, I bloody will.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
The Valkyries have little to choose from. So many innocents cut down.
Herefrith, the bog rat, the shit-eater. The devil has him, that's plain to see.
Bloody murderer! Our Shire! What remains? My heaven waits.
What news?
We've learned that Herefrith occupies a fort at Anacastra, south of here. An eager fear awaits my voice to lead him into battle. Will you ride with us?
I've gone some days without a proper siege. Lead on.
To the camp, then, and onward to Anacastra. Follow, if you will.
Herefrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Who's fetching the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
I guess he'll be victuals before long. How has...
Our camp is just here. When the Feared is ready, we'll attack with speed.
The sooner the better. Herefrith will entrench deeper with every passing hour.
Such carnage I've never seen. That twisted bishop must pay the devil his due.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
가자.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this battle with the small number you see assembled here?
If they fight as strongly as they smell, we will claim victory.
Then we'll have no cause for worry. We should attack soon, before the bishop can muster more troops. What do you think, Eivor?
We attack now. Ready to fight.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
This bat...
For the glory of Lincolnshire!
For the
The best way to
링컨샤이어.
breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
반대쪽에서 뚫어줘야 되나? 저걸로 뚫어야 된다고? 이거 타고 가면 안 되나?
You're going down!
Remain steadfast!
Steel!
Oh, God!
It's starting to break!
I'll stage your welcome.
Almost got
열어.
Fight, men! Fight until your livers hang from your mouths! Got your corpse!
Now you need to find a way past that palisade. An explosion could do it, or I could try hitting it with a spring.
이걸로 빵! 빵! 빵!
Let's bleed you!
가자.
Take it!
가자.
Lower the drawbridge! Can't hold out with you! God damn you! Hunwald, watch yours! When the fighting is done!
올라가야지.
You can't outrun me!
A challenge at last.
떨어져. 요시.
For God!
오씨.
You on a pike! The Lord is my strength!
어.
I'll keep the one busy!
The other side must be barred.
Die! Good edge on you!
아이 뭐야.
Blindside the idiot! You'll do! That's enough!
아이 문 부술라고 하는데 자꾸. 아씨. 문을 부숴야 되는데 옆에 자동으로 추적돼 버리고. 열받게.
Remain steadfast!
아 주변에 계속 있어가지고.
Right away! You bleeding dunghill! us a respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
자식!
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
대행자가 보낸 편지. 네가 입은 예복은 그저 장식일 뿐이다. 얘가 대행자지. 이 자식. 풀캐가 또 뒤에 있었어.
Jesus, you're not pretty.
아버지가 보낸 편지. 완전 결사단 총 지편이구만. 대인족 에이보로 어쩌고 했는데 대인족 에이보로를 막아야 합니다. 이미 우리 편이야, 체오르고. 원래 이쪽으로 침입하는 길이 따로 있었구나.
Eivor! You fought as one possessed by a demon today.
Herefrith may yet have allies in Mercia, members of his secret order, but the immediate danger is past.
You have my deepest thanks, Eivor. To you I owe all my future happiness and prosperity.
You're a good fit for Ealdorman, Alfgar. Just make sure you put the Shire's needs above your own.
Of course. I'd not be the man I am today without this land, these people.
It is a shame Hunwald was not fit to don his father's boots. But he can bring joy to the people here. Treat him well.
Yes, about that. I believe he has a somewhat different idea of his future. You should talk to him.
About?
Until next we meet, Eivor. The strength of Lincolnshire is yours, should you need it.
훈왈드가 뭘 생각하고 있길래?
We are bonded now. Your people and mine.
I have found better friends in Danes, to be honest. Swanborough is my love, and you are a better friend to me than any here. Would it be an imposition to ask... Well, could we live with your clan? Swanborough and I.
뭐라고?
It would mean so much to her. And to me.
Of course you may. We'll be happy to host you, ferocious swan, and your charming Dane. Come when it suits you.
그래, 안 그래도 다그가 죽어가지고 일할 놈이 좀 필요했어.
And I won't drink more than I'm allotted.
You fight with us, Hunwald, and you can drink as much as you like.
Thank you, Eivor. This means... It means the world to me.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Best tell her the good news.
자, 이제 돌아갈까요?
I can't believe I survived that.
I mean this with the utmost love, my friend. Neither can I.
The blood and splinters flying through the air. The blood and viscera. Absolutely poetic.
There, Hunwald. Take deep breaths. Perhaps I can find you a jar to take the edge off.
돌아갑시다. 보고 시간.
What the Eivor?
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
Elfgar is now Ealdorman of Lincolnshire. I believe he will be a good friend to our clan.
Good. I hope he is a man we can trust.
자, 이렇게 해서 링컨샤이어까지 완료를 했습니다. 편지가 왔네.
Ah, a new letter.
에이보르, 당신에게는 내가 훈왈드와 스완브로를 배신한 것에 크나큰 죄책감을 느끼고 있다는 것을 고백하고 싶어요. 지방장관은 안정됐지만 행동을 후회합니다.
Hunwald, dear, look, it's Eivor.
Hunwald, Swanborough, good to see the both of you.
And you, Eivor. Ah, it is good to see this place again after so much time away. I find such an easy joy here. And to think we will be living here, I am overjoyed.
That joy will last right up until your first blood sacrifice.
My first what?
Later, my friend. Come and enjoy your stay.
이거 업그레이드 해주자. 암살 피해. 제대로 집을 지어줬어.